right, give us a bit to dry.
Now, here's the real hot take. Instead of being a skeleton, you are just a brain, and the brain is piloting a giant mecha.
I mean, that's pretty accurate, to be fair.
That's pretty badass when you describe it like that.
Shinji, get in the robot. The
Your
robot
dad
you.
loves you, get in the robot.
You just break a bone and you hear, hey, you're finally awake.
So you're finally awake.
Oh, did you get caught in the border too?
Were you muted that whole time trying to remember the next line?
No.
Okay. That means
Not
yes.
for that reason.
No, okay.
I was grinding in Battle Network while I had no idea what a good jumping on point was.
All right. Well, now that we're free of Bushido Blade 2, let's read a couple quick donations.
What was up with that?
What was up
Bad
with
AI.
what?
That's it.
Bushido Blade, because Alex texted me while I was doing my grinding, and she was just like, what was the message? It was like, I think you may not be the only one banned from game choices from...
Let's just say the best weapon against Nodachi is an AK-47. Actually, it was more like an M16, but yeah, like, it was a machine gun.
You should know by now, you never bring a knife to a gunfight. It's...
Hey, dude, you stab them while they're laughing.
No, literally, like, the gun, like, blocked everything, including, like, when the gun wasn't there.
Yeah.
The only way to win was to act like the Three Stooges and just run into her so she tripped and then stab her in the back.
Well, alrighty.
Like
And then the final boss teleports.
Oh.
It was... I don't want to play Bushido Blade 2 again, is the best way to put it. There were some staunch defenders of it in the chat, but that did not put its best foot forward to me. I still think... I do believe that would be fun as hell to play against a human, though. But the AI, I'm good. Alright, let's read a couple quick donations, starting with Enzo saying, I hope your stream cheers me up, John. I haven't been in the best of moods since I heard that my uncle in Italy had a massive heart attack. Oh no. I've been worried about him. Well, best wishes for your uncle. That sucks, but that is recoverable. So hopefully he's getting well taken care of right now. Good luck to your family, Enzo, on that. Virtual Cosma says, just got over a cold, which sucked. Then I beat Sonic Adventure 2 Battle, and now I'll be taking on SADX Randomizer next. Oh god, why does that have a randomizer?
Of course, there's a randomizer for everything. You should know that by now.
I've never done a randomizer before, so I'm excited. Also, my girlfriend decided to give me, as in John, a new nickname, which is Protonathan Jonathan. That ain't new.
That's an old nickname.
That is a very old nickname. That's
been around for like a decade.
I gave myself that nickname back in like what? When was the site? 2009? 2008?
Back in like PSA days, probably.
Yeah.
8-ish, something like that.
2008, 2009, I gave myself that nickname. That's why it pops up every now and then. The least new nickname. No, it's still... She can call me that. That's just perfectly fine, Cosmo. Just a heads up. She ain't the first. Enzo also says, also my uncle is alive, but he's in critical condition. They say the brain is okay via the blood work, but they still are doing tests. So yeah, I'm going to keep everyone up to date about him. Well, as long as they're saying the brain seems okay from the blood work, that's a good sign.
Yes.
So there is definitely hope. So don't lose hope, Enzo. Colin said, oh, god damn it. Part 3 of Colin's adventures in trying to get this computer to work. Three. Now the total equals 86. Alright, let me get... Time for more adventures in trying to get a computer to work. This one is much shorter than the past 2 parts. This is part 3 of a series of computer problems I had starting in December. This is also the last part and the shortest part, probably to John's relief. As said in the previous parts, if anyone wants to take a guess at how some of this happened, feel free. I was under the impression most of it all was impossible. Quickly recap, we left off with me just getting the Wi-Fi on the computer fixed using an Ethernet to Wi-Fi adapter. I then proceeded to go to sleep after installing updates and programs. To the present. Now that I got the computer working, I wanted to let a friend of mine know, so I opened Discord, get on a call with him, and neither of us can hear each other. Decided to do an audio check. Both my audio manager and Discord were detecting my headset just fine, but I couldn't get sound to play on them or get any audio from my mic. My PC had a separate speaker jack and a mic jack. My headphones came with a splitter for computers like this. On Windows, it worked. Here, Linux saw both jacks as one, meaning one jack was being used as a mic jack and a speaker jack at the same time. I figured I could fix this with another adapter, so I bought a USB adapter that had a normal one jack input. However, it only gave me audio. I couldn't get it to pick up the mic. Tried using the splitter to put the mic end into the PC's jack and the speaker end in the USB jack, but then the audio output traveled through the speaker jack into the mic jack. Oh my god. If the speaker jack was out, the microphone looked to work, but I lacked headphones to hear it. I went out and got a second pair for cheap, and using the two headphones together worked, even if it was ridiculous. However, I soon found the mic quality to be absolutely awful. Think vinyl records from 1901. Multiple days passed between getting the USB adapter and this point. I continued fiddling with the wires and decided to go back to having the original pair of headphones in the USB jack without the splitter to see what exactly was going wrong there. All of a sudden, though, it just works. Just plugging in the headphones again, nothing else needed. And now I can use my headphones normally. The problem just stopped. And this was the last problem, too. Thanks for putting up with me and my crazy story. If anyone wants to read it themselves, part 1 is at bit.ly/computertroubles. And at the end of each part is the link to the next one, too. Jesus, Colin, how do you keep getting in all this trouble, man? At least it works. That's the important thing. Even if it just
works.
fixed itself. All right. And with that, let's go to the art block. And let's start off on a cheery note. We killed someone.
Hell yeah.
This is part 4 of Winter's storyline of buying the Rosa John booby mouse pads. The third part sent her into space where she froze to death, and thus she is now a ghost. Remember, kids, never buy into oversized boob/butt mouse pads. You will die in space. This is an important story. Please stop yourselves from buying the XXXL boob butt mouse pads. Don't end up like me. You all deserve life. Thank you, Winter, for your sacrifice and for now haunting me for the rest of my days. Speaking of boob butt mouse pads, Buffton Beluga. So I guess the trend now is mouse pads, and I can't not rep my boy Buffton Beluga by cashing in on the trend. My brand from here on out is delivering the Buffton content through the Fight of Animals characters. Sorry, but I don't make the rules. Where do we go for mouse pads, though? The opportunities are endless. From Rosa John hoodies to Johniverse-themed greeting cards, we've barely scratched the surface here. What would a Rosa John hoodie actually be? Would it just be like a super, super, super baggy hoodie in the front?
Yes.
Would it just be that One Punch Man Opie shirt, but as a hoodie? That's actually more likely what it would be, honestly.
Probably.
Expandable boob pockets. There you go. Perfect. Branding writes itself. Light blue? Yeah, fair. Got me on that one.
The hood would probably be like the hair.
Yeah, likely. It would be just color themed like that. It would have stuffing. At least your chest would be warm in the winter. Got some rare things on. Got some rare things on sale, stranger. Here, I just realized I don't have the Co-Commentator for you guys. Let me fix that.
I was waiting for that.
How does that merchant get all around that area so easily? Since Dust was the first game to introduce me to the indie game genre and introduced me to some great communities, no way was I going to miss on making a drawing of it. Anyways, have fun traversing the land while walking with a flying bagel. Look at the little tiny flying bagel.
What a great game to be the one to introduce you to indie games.
Yeah, Dust is a pretty strong game. I've heard excellent things. It was nice to finally play it on Saturday.
Yeah.
All right, next up we've got Happy Year of the Rat. A little late to the Lunar New Year party, but better late than never. Suppose have an egg for the occasion. Thank you, James. Next up is Etna. Since everybody's been posting ideas for mousepad designs, I felt like sharing one that I already own. Over a year ago, Nipponichi Studios was releasing a collector's edition of Disgaea 1 Complete called Rose and Queen's Finest Edition for PS4 and Switch that came with numerous items alongside the game. One of them was this mousepad of Etna, which NIS actually calls it a no-pie mousepad instead of an opie mousepad. Normally these things would have the obvious boobs designed on them to make them be boob mousepads, but because Etna's flat, it's instead a no-pie mousepad. Oh my god, which is basically just a normal mousepad. I spent over $150 on the collection for this mousepad alone because of the dumb joke. And I don't regret it one bit. Also because I'm a sucker for Disgaea art. I think you probably could have just got one of these printed yourself for a lot cheaper, but fair enough. I mean, half the writing in this guy is just Etna being angry about being flat. At least a significant chunk of it, so. The package also came with a Prinny Cube plush, which I gave to my nieces. Oh, there you go. Whom the youngest one adores and immensely and called it Frederick. Nice. All right. Next up, today I went to a weird natural store. They had, among other things, a very literal Famiclone. Tempted to buy it and try it out and see if it uses actual Famicom cartridges. Shape-wise, it kind of looks like it does. I honestly don't know for sure, though.
Straight up a Famicom.
Yeah. Unlicensed mini arcade cabinets, not sure about the mini-minis, though. Those, I think, are actually licensed.
It says Pac-Man on it and
Space Invaders.
I'm pretty sure those are official.
I don't know about the Orb brand arcade machines there, though. Unless that's ARB. The retro gaming mat, one of those pad thingies. I'm surprised bootleggers are going for it. Wondering if the track meet's included. Oh, God. That is definitely Orb Gaming. One of those small ones Vinny tried, and a Switch wannabe with a wannabe Digimon Virtual Pets as the screen? Weird. Bonus, the shopping bags they had left over from Christmas. I love this side with the 3 kings, and my favorite person in the Bible, Giraffe! I love that one of the kings is playing the saxophone. It's perfect. It's beautiful. We ended up buying just the salt lamp as my mother had wanted one for a while. The store was called Natura, and seems like only that one in particular sells bootlegs. They're quite fun to look at, honestly. The king of jazz is here. Chip, no, don't point at it! I just had this stupid idea in my head, and I felt like I had to make it. I feel like this is a somewhat accurate representation of anyone who has seen your streams in the past month. Month? Also, sorry for the crude Microsoft Paint memories. I can't art. Yeah, even Jay's like, even the past month? Don't you mean the past year? Exactly.
Hey, that's not true. Anyone can art. Don't say you can't, okay?
Also,
you're your own biggest critic.
This heavily implies that Dizzy's beam is now instead of boob beam. I can't tell if that's better or worse. I can't even remember the name of her fucking super anymore. I hated that damn super. One of my friends was really good as Dizzy. Why do I hear yakety sax in the background? Ah, perfect. I knew someone would gif it. Boob beam hype. There you go. This is how Chip became president. Gamma Ray. Thank you, G. I knew you would know, considering you were one of the people that I had to fight playing as Dizzy. My hair! Me when I thought of this. Haha, Bald Bowser's such a funny concept. Me when I finished the sketch. Oh dear. So to explain, I haven't been able to hang out during as many streams as I'd like, so I've been kind of behind on the VODs. I just finished watching the Mario and Sonic Tokyo Olympics one, and 8-Bit Bowser happened. Yeah, 8-Bit Bowser doesn't really have like a big old fro. He's back to like, he's just bald at that point. Middle-aged Bowser.
Hey, I'm really happy for him to, actually grow hair. And then, by 3D World, he got a full thing of hair. He's got like massive body hair.
He got a nice like glow up, honestly. Oh my God, Mel. Oh my God. Here's another mouse mat as promised, featuring no boobs whatsoever. Well, kinda. Wow.
Oh my God.
Wow, Mel. Thank you for the post. First thing I see in chat, I want one. And there's another GIF. Sly Guy maybe did the punch on this, but I hope I was able to make this loop well. God. Part of me was like, I'm just gonna if he's gonna let me keep running, I'm gonna keep running. And it looped shockingly well.
Can you just like put the Banjo-Kazooie music for
the Wonder
first
Wing
level on there? The dun 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 dun.
Dun, 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 dun.
It fits pretty well, right?
Dun, 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 dun. All right, this is a game clearing list. I did say that we were not reading these out on stream anymore, but there's some strong games on that list. Good luck, honey. Next up is, oh God, oh no. They'll never know the difference. What could possibly go wrong? He's already falling apart. Back again with another blast from the past. It's time from the Bubsy and Sonic 2 race. Oh God, I forgot we raced that. I legit blocked that out of my mind. Legit forgot.
As Bubsy would say, aren't these artists wonderful?
People call you honey because it's H-U-N-Y. It's a way to say honey. So is it Hunyol then or what? From Cody. So with Saturday being Fortune Cookie, I decided that this would be the last emote creation in Boom Blocks. However, I'll be doing video character sprites. Oh, actually, I got it right. Wow. Okay, there you go. Hooniel, sorry. So with Saturday being Fortune Cookie, I decided this would be the last emote created in Boom Blocks. However, I'll be doing video game character sprites, not the soda drink. And the first one is a character you can't escape from, John. I know who it is. They might make an appearance tonight, too, honestly. Depends on how far this goes. Stay right there. Stay right here and enjoy the crab rangoon. All I can think of when John got that Bushido Blade ending. Oh, that right.
Ending.
The sit around and not do anything ending.
Yeah, if you sit here for like 10 minutes, then the game just ends. We could do that! Yo!
Oh, shit. You know what? I didn't even think of that. That actually would work, too.
We could just have like a quick like chat for 10 minutes and that counts.
I'm gonna swing my fist, and if you get hurt, it's your own fault. New stream, new drawing page. First up is Rosa John. Just swing her fists. Remember, it's not her fault if you get hit. I'm glad someone took it that way. Thank you. Perfect. Thanks, Scourge. And it's just a picture of the Nightmare Before Christmas, Oogie's Revenge here. For a split second, when you mentioned playing a Disney tie-in game made by Capcom, I thought you were going to say this, Oogie's Revenge. It's actually an action game made by the DMC team, and apparently it's really good. Really? Because we streamed it and I didn't like it.
It's tedious, but it's pretty good for what it is. It just overstays its welcome really fast.
Yeah, it was. We streamed it and... Oh, also my PC appears to be dying and I can't afford to replace it or get fixed, so yay. Oh, Jesus, Gohan. It was just really slow and tedious and rough. And I think, wasn't This Is Halloween like the only song that was playing for half of it?
Yes, you're right.
Damn, I'm in a corner. That's it. Poo. Is there supposed to be? No, that is just a period. Okay. Actual message. I laughed quite a bit from that bit, John, and I'm glad I decided to join tonight. I have a question for you, though, John. How do you feel about art that is not necessarily related to the stream, but is a fan art of you? Example, the time I drew you as a Monhon character. That's fine. That's perfectly fine, yeah. Oh. Mel also got one ready. There we go. You did that and the other. Oh, my God.
Really?
Rosa John was just happy to see Rosa John. So she showed up.
You triggered this alert and that's all you're gonna do?
Here's a quick sketch of what I assume Rosa John would look like as a character from Bushido Blade 2. Hope you like it. Captain Joe is Rosa John's #1 fan. Captain Joe says, Yo, John had more or less smooth transition to another, less physical lifting, which means less wear and tear department over the last week and a half. Enjoy the different pacing that the department provided. Hope all's well, dude. Yeah, doing good now that we're done Bushido Blade 2. So, a lot of people who have not seen that alert yet. It's still pretty new. Do I want to know what this is? Rosa John merch? I thought something like this. Oh, it's just a shading trick. It's not a terrible idea. Billy Hatcher and the Wesker egg. I'll bet if Billy hatched this, he'd either get Wesker or a John clone. He's gonna have a hard time rolling that egg, though, considering. It's just a rectangle. Billy Hatcher and the flat-surfaced object.
Just like the Earth.
Speaking of the Earth. See, Winter, this is why you don't buy the mousepad secondhand. Mine came with an astronaut suit, NASA-grade training, and even an entire space mission. Ignore the fact that the rest of me isn't in space. That's totally normal. Yes, normal. I'm glad you're all taking advantage of that limited edition mousepad. Thank you, Horizon. One last quick check, and... Oh my God. Hey, John, I kind of died in space. Thanks for the mousepad, I guess. Have fun being haunted. Thank Rosa John for recovering my body and spirit and sending me to your place, John. Let the haunting begin. Well, wouldn't be the first time I was haunted. Probably not.
You know, I've always felt like
somebody's watching me.
Well, that too. And I got no privacy.
Thank you. I couldn't remember the next line. All right. And with that, let's go back to video games.
Like, you want to hear something weird? There's like a washing machine that mysteriously fell down, but there's like no way for it to ever fall over in this house. So like, someone said something out loud, and it like things just stopped happening altogether. Or my dog can easily go up and down any set of stairs, but there's like one set of stairs that like she won't even go near them, and like will like get scared of them. But you can't really say the stairs are a problem if she can go down literally any set of stairs. You know, isn't that weird?
That is
like the stairs are haunted.
Haunted stairs are very weird. I agree.
I mean, no, I seriously believe in this stuff. So I'm like, I've like done like sage lighting and stuff right near the stairs.
All right, let's see if that works. Come on, ABS. Oh, right. Hang on.
Do I live in Luigi's Mansion? Yes, I live in the tent at the end of the game. It's got really good Wi-Fi.
Let me just minimize this, and ta-da! For those of you that missed what game is next.
Dude, you got a Game Genie? Nice.
Yep.
I still have mine.
Let's start the cart, because it's time for Little Mermaid.
I live decently close to the Amityville house. I'm sure you've all heard legends of that place. It's like an hour away. It's pretty close.
Cricket.
I hope you're ready for the Little Mermaid. Ariel, Princess of the Sea, fell in love with Eric at first sight. She asked Ursula to make her human so she could meet him. He fell in love with her too and planned to marry her. Oh, is this the one with like the weird sprite for Eric's face? Then one day Sebastian, Flounder, and Scuttle came to see Ariel in a big hurry. They explained that Ursula had cast a spell over the fish of the sea, so they would have to look at this JPEG, do what she wanted. If she wasn't stopped, she would probably take over the whole sea. Ariel decides to go, this is the one. Yeah, Ariel decides to go to Ursula's castle to try and release the fish from Ursula's spell. Eric was very confused how Ariel could Eric was suddenly confused how Ariel could talk and was turning into a fish. He just kind of couldn't deal with everything.
Oh, you see, she learned sign language, so the whole plot of the movie just kind of stopped.
Yeah. She explained to Eric that she was a mermaid and a princess of the sea and that she must try to save her friends. She also had her voice for some reason. I guess Ursula really fucked up her deal.
There's like 3 different ways they probably could have done it.
Yeah, this was it. This was it. It just jumps right to this. Eric tried to convince her not to go, but she turned back into a mermaid, dove into the sea, and began to swim towards Ursula's castle.
That face is really good.
Well, shit, I guess she did just do it. Well, guess she was a mermaid, alright.
Damn, I didn't believe her.
Guess I'll go figure out my feelings about this.
I have seen Shroomy play this. It's really short.
Oh yeah, no, it's like the long play's like 20 minutes.
It's actually not a bad game. No, it's pretty good.
Yeah, Capcom's like NES games were pretty good with like very rare exceptions.
Capcom was the king of licensed games back in the day. Nowadays, you say licensed games and everyone looks at you and is like, "Boo! You don't want to play this game." It's kind of a shame. I kind of miss when licensed games used to be good.
Okay, well we're almost dead now, so good start.
But Grimsby, 8 legs, 7 vaginas.
All right, we've got 1 power orb.
Is that a pearl?
I guess.
Sure.
Yeah.
So this game is secretly just Bubble Bobble.
Kind of, honestly, yeah. It's like that if it was like a side scroller, I guess.
So as you probably gathered, we need to use the power of bubbles to stop things. And seashells will open locked chests. Open up that big old chest, and we get another orb. This one's for range.
Orb.
Not quite. Not quite the same orb.
3D.
Perfect. There are some hidden secrets in some spots, and I don't remember most of them. We've played this on stream once before. I more so have to be careful because I only have 1 hit point right now.
That's also not a bad sprite for Ariel.
No, it's really good. It's kind of like her arms are a little weird. They're very thin.
Yeah, but I mean, aside from that though, yeah, that's Ariel.
All right, and now for the first boss, the shark.
Some examples of fantastic license games: DuckTales, Battle for Bikini Bottom.
No, there are really great license games out there.
I like how someone starts with DuckTales, another Disney Capcom combo.
Goof Troop.
Again, Disney Capcom.
Yeah, exactly. That goes to show that Capcom did good work.
We got a vase. We got a vase. Oh, we didn't find any forks though. Damn it.
Yeah, I would say like.
John, have you beaten Goof Troop?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ursula's going towards the sunken ship. Watch out, Ariel. Stay true, the sunken ship. You're right, my bad. Thingamabobs.
I've got 3.
But who cares? Not me.
I want more.
Up where they walk, up where they run.
They say, Lineback, I was thinking of the same thing. Would I count Kingdom Hearts as a licensed game? I would say so, technically.
That is the new generation of licensed game. That's the best way to put it.
It really is.
Because most, like, there's rarely a licensed game now that isn't just like a mobile game.
That's what I was pretty much getting at. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't like. A lot of people are listing games. There's a lot of good licensed games out there, even today. But there's a lot less than there used to be. There was at least a quality where most of the games you could play back then were pretty good.
Yeah, licensed games usually not good. Definitely not normally good back in the day. Oh, I want that one up. Let's kick this barrel. Out of the way, fish! Gotta break this barrel open. How do I get that one up
I
without...
think you need to shoot a bubble into it.
But, well, here's the thing. Like, if I hit this thing, it's gonna roll into the barrel, or into the one up. I have the... Oh, never mind.
Duh.
No, I thought it was gonna stay there and block it.
Thought I was gonna, like, squish the one up?
I legit thought it was just gonna stay there in place and block it. I clearly overthought it. What about the licensed Lego games? Those are usually considered good.
They're pretty good, yeah.
They're a bit samey.
That's the only issue with it, is they're the same thing. Like when it comes to licensed games, for anyone who knows some of the stuff I've done on stream, I've played like 95% of the Scooby-Doo games that exist out there. That's probably the most interesting licensed title you will find, because every single Scooby-Doo game is a completely different genre. You would be surprised how many Scooby-Doo games there are that are all, like, different genres. There's a fucking Metroidvania Scooby-Doo game, believe it or not. It's insane.
I remember playing one that was on the GBA a lot as a kid, but I don't remember which one it was.
Is that the one with the Game Boy Advance secret code?
I don't know. It had like 4 different cases, though, to solve.
That could be literally any of them.
Yeah, that shockingly does not narrow it down.
It really doesn't.
What about Bionicle? Wait, why are you tagging me? I'm not the one who played those licensed games.
Would you like a giant bubble?
I mean, look, let's be real. Bionicle is secretly the best licensed title ever.
Okay.
What? Okay.
It's very confused
Sure,
about that
I guess
rock.
gravity works different underwater. Yeah, okay. Makes sense.
Sure.
I remember when me and Dalton played the PC version of Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed, and they asked you for the code that was in the GBA game, and I was like, as a joke, I was like, let's try the one for the GBA game, but apparently in very small text, if you watch that commercial and cutscene, it's like, from the movie, it's like, oh, by the way, yeah, it also works on PC version.
Yeah.
Can't get the ending to the game unless you watch that commercial. You'll never be able to see the ending.
That's so stupid.
What a stupid thing to do.
Kind of like how Dead Rising 4's ending was tied behind DLC, and then it was just really shitty.
Ah, that's so stupid.
I hate what became a Dead Rising.
Yo, I liked Dead Rising 4. I thought Dead Rising 4 was a fun game, but that ending sucked.
2 is probably my favorite, specifically Off the Record 2.
Oh, I still need to play off the record.
Yeah, I streamed it with Mayo, but we did the PC port. The PC port of that game is fucking terrible. Don't play it.
Upload off
Oh
the
shit!
record?
Oh shit! Fuck!
Yeah, no, it's really bad. It's really broken.
Yeah. I have the off the record
crap.
on PC,
It's
but
super broken. Like, really, really bad. Some of the stuff we were running into. Like, I would get into a boss fight, we'd be watching a cutscene, and then different things would be happening in each game. And tons of crashing. Like, that was a great...
Oh, that's
Oh.
not what I expected.
We had a great time playing that, but it ultimately resulted in... hey, you know what the most fun probably is that I look back to is... Remember when we played poker for, like, 2 hours straight? Good times.
Okay, 100% being honest, your co-op stream of Dead Rising 3 in 2017 was one of the main reasons I bought an Xbox One. Yo, Dead Rising 3 I think is fun. It's got
I've not played that
issues,
one.
but it's fun. Like, the co-op on that one was actually pretty good. Oh, this is gonna suck without any power-ups. Because it takes 2 shots to, like, bubble an enemy now. And I can't reach the second shot when they're crouched for some reason, which is weird.
What?
Hello?
What?
Hello?
what the fuck?
You let it land. I think it has to land first. Yeah, sure enough.
Stupid.
No, it can't be crouched is the problem. Well, this boss has just got way harder now because of that.
So this is the same eel, but it's like an Ouroboros eel, right? It's got like...
It's
2
Flotsam and
heads.
Jetsam.
Yeah, no, this is one eel, though, right?
No.
That's their combined name. I haven't seen the other half of them. How am I convinced that there should be... That's just 2 different eels?
Well, how about
Oh,
that
never
where you
mind.
just...
There
yeah,
you go.
There you go.
they fucking got you on that one.
They did. They were listening. They were like, alright, now's the time.
Alright, this asshole. He ain't a believer in Flotsam
Catching
and
on to our
Jetsam.
secret.
Alright, let's prove this fucker
They're
wrong.
at the extra third eel to distract him.
I love how my weapon just leaves. That's real great. You also can't do anything when you're turning. The turn takes priority. I can't attack, or I can't even make, like, do bubbles or anything. Can't throw. Come on. There we go. There we go. Let's get out of this stage.
Nice.
Give me my jar.
Hey.
Hooray, points. Oh no, he killed Flotsam or Jetsam.
And then he killed Jetsam or Flotsam.
That fiendish Ursula froze the sea! Be careful, the ice is very slippery. She lives in the sea too, why is she doing this? This seems like a bad idea, Ursula. You probably want to think this through a bit more.
Probably. Yeah, you don't need that bubble. Well, whatever.
Ah, God damn it, I couldn't get down in time to grab that. I had to go send it the other way. Well, I'll take my seashell with me. Now I'm ready for war. And or this treasure chest
Ah, yes.
that I don't
Mayo.
know how to hit.
If you're curious, Dan, Mayo
shit.
linked one of the
Well.
clips of how broken the port was.
Well, I fucked it up real bad now. So much for that power up. Oh, good. Make it worse. There's another one. I guess that's the one I needed to go for. Oh, good. A third one. Oh, at least there's a shell now. I found a fork!
Ooh! You mean a thingamabob,
Sorry. Yeah.
or dinglebopper.
Damn it. My tail's not strong enough to move the rock. I'm gonna assume once the shell's used, it does not come back. Yep. Well, no power-ups for us again. Except for this
She
one,
can
I guess.
survive infinitely in this game, theoretically, on land, you know? For a mermaid.
I mean, like, she already shows that she can breathe above water.
Yeah.
I guess?
How am I gonna gonna do this. So you can't... Wow, that worked. And it was empty. Even better.
You know, Dan, I just imagine at the end of this, Prince Eric's just like, I thought I was in love with her, but I wasn't in love with her. Like that one episode of Futurama.
Oh, yeah.
I love that episode. Trouble in bed, huh? I love those Coca-Cola mermaids.
I feel like I'm missing like a lot of secrets.
The lost city of Atlanta!
One of my favorite parts of this is it's like, oh, this feels a ton heavier than a boot. A ton of boots.
Yeah, it's whatever it is, it's 20 times heavier than a boot. 10 pairs of boots.
So good. That's one of my favorite episodes of the early
Whoa, Kyle, thank you for the gift sub bomb. I've got so much range, but I've got no fucking power.
To you. Look at your left.
What?
Give Ariel some
Well,
power.
I look forward to
There's
meeting
no
you
way
again.
I'm swallowing that pill. Oh, good news. It's a suppository.
All right, well, here's our boss fight, I guess.
Yes, this classic character from the movie. I don't even think this guy was in the TV show.
Oh, good, he
There
ran
was a
away.
TV show, by the way, for anyone who doesn't remember.
There's a TV show for most of the 90s Disney cartoons.
I don't remember if the TV show was any good.
It was okay from what I remember.
I liked it.
I think most of my memories involve not wanting to watch this in the doctor's office when I was sick. And go, oh, it sucks. I'd rather watch like Goofy. Put that on.
I remember the Timon and Pumbaa cartoon was really good.
That was good, I remember
Aladdin
that.
was really good.
I used to play, there was this Timon and Pumbaa game that was like on the PC and it had like a pinball machine.
Oh yeah, like Jungle Games.
Oh yeah, you played that too? Hell yeah.
I have the SNES equivalent, I believe.
Dude, gotta play that on a cookie night sometime. I didn't know they made a SNES port.
There is something strange going on around the sea volcanoes. Be careful. Something bad may be waiting for you. Stage 4, Undersea Volcano.
That classic part of the movie where they go to the undersea volcano.
Yeah. Remember that part where Ariel just kind of almost got blown up from a volcano and not literally anything else? Oh, fuck. This is...
Just takes a leak in the ocean. Did it just get colder?
Hey, what show did that bit?
Futurama.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I
That's all
thought
the
that was
Mermaid
Futurama.
episode.
Yeah.
Okay, these shrimp are gonna be a problem. I'm just trying to find secrets, like this. Thank you for the health.
I think the Aladdin show was really good too.
Yes, Aladdin show was excellent.
And like they were kind of teasing for a while that the evil guy who looked like Aladdin was supposed to be his brother in the third movie, but then it never happened. They kind of changed their minds last minute.
I do not even remember that guy you're talking about.
I can't remember his name. It's not Obvious Small. That was the one that was Jason Alexander, and like he was one of the regular villains of that show.
Damn it!
Mosenroth? That sounds right.
It's been such a long time since I've seen Aladdin.
If you look at him though, he's identical.
Damn it! I'm too weak to get this one up.
John, all you have to do is just squeeze your body in such a way that you can swim down.
Ariel is too curvy, obviously.
Of course. Thanks to those boob mouse pads. Good thing they work underwater.
She kept finding boob mouse pads everywhere, and she just decided to pat her seashells. It was really weird. It's definitely a different direction for a Disney game to go. A Disney movie.
And Disney's really progressive, you know?
I don't know if that counts as progressive, honestly.
It's progressing in a direction. It's not the direction they want.
Going up or down? We're going down.
Yeah, Lilo and Stitch was another good one. That was a pretty good series. I remember.
I forgot that even
Yeah,
had
they
a
also had like
series.
a crossover with Jake Long at one point.
Yes, everything crossed over
Oh,
with
shit.
Lilo and Stitch. That was their like crossover show.
I thought I had more health than that.
Everyone though here in the chat who remembers the best part of Lilo and Stitch, goddamn sandwich stacker.
The what?
Oh, that fucking game.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah,
old
like-
Flash game.
Yeah, like
Okay.
everyone in like in my middle school, like played that shit in computer class.
Everyone would play it because it was so easy to access through a goddamn sandwich stacker.
And it was also the only site that like wasn't blocked by the school's network.
Yo, did you have the iPrism in your school?
No.
That was my firewall, but it was super easy to get past. And they got really angry because they kept finding new ways to get past it. Because those things are really easy to get past. So what I would do was, pro tip if you want to do this at school, if it even still works and they use iPrism, you Google Translate the page you want to go on to something else, and then just translate it back to English. It works. It worked every time.
I remember on Disney Channel's games, I remember playing the hell out of that Jake Long skateboarding game. And like everyone was trying to get like the daily top score in it. But like, and I remember there was like one day where I actually was able to get the top score of the day. Back when I was like 12 or 11 or some shit.
We used to play all the South Park Flash games at our school.
I remember this Flash game.
Oh, yo, the dodgeball one I remember was really fun.
I used to play that one, yeah.
Snowcraft was another good one, but I don't think that wasn't specifically South Park.
What was the Frogger-esque one? That was like the Rainforest Rescue one, right, for South
Yes.
Park?
Where the Saving the Rainforest is totally gay episode.
Yeah.
There's a place called the Rainforest that truly sucks ass. Getting gay with kids is here. Saving the rainforest is totally gay.
God, I hate that I can't open that. Damn it.
It's like the first season, that episode, maybe like second season.
Yeah, that's
Boat!
like second season.
It's time to fight.
Ah, yes,
What?
a boat with working cannons.
Time to fight the musical composer seahorse. Conductor time. Here, have some bubbles. Your one weakness, being underwater. Bubbles.
Yeah, imagine if you were above. Not like it would work, like the other boss that it worked on.
So
Although you had shells for that.
So you know what really annoyed me? I learned this the other day. Apparently the Kingdom Hearts Remind DLC, as an Xbox player, I don't get to play that till February.
Yeah, people were talking about that. It's limited
that's
kinda-
exclusive to the PS4.
It's kind of what?
It's timed exclusive to the PS4.
Yeah, that really pisses me off. Because I have to wait a whole month to not get spoiled. And shit.
Ursula's castle is like a magical maze. Sometimes you will walk through a door into a room and... when you walk back out the same door, you will be in a different place. Ooh! Also, you're a fish that clearly walks. Ursula's castle.
I think this is the last stage.
Yeah, it's short. It is a short game.
It's almost like KH was originally solely
Oh,
on the
fuck.
PS4. It's almost like KH3 was released at the same time on both consoles,
it
so your
doesn't-
argument's moot.
It doesn't even matter what Kingdom Hearts was on. It was on everything. Without counting remakes, do you know how many stupid consoles you needed to own to play everything?
Let's count it off, shall we?
You needed a PlayStation 2, Game Boy Advance, DS,
3DS,
PSP,
PSP.
3DS, like you said. You also needed a... let's see...
I think that was pretty much
the
it.
cell phone. You needed
Oh,
a
yeah.
cell phone in Japan. That was the thing.
Yep.
Before the remake happened, the only way you can get a tiny bit of story was playing the cell phone game. You needed the remake to get the 2.8 thing, and then you needed whatever the new console was for the final game.
Yep.
And that's not even counting, like, if they added some, like, stupid, like, fucking Tiger Electronic Kingdom Hearts game that probably had lore.
I would play that.
I would.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's not even recoded, Jack Trevor. It's just coded. That was... I always saw pictures of it. I was like, why does this exist? It's like a full game. Well, this is before mobile games really took off in America.
Yeah.
yeah, no, Square did it all the time, though. Remember Crisis Core? Or not Crisis Core, before Crisis?
Yeah, I would have played that game. There was supposed to be a DS port of that for America, and they never did. That was, for anyone who doesn't know, that was their, Turk game. You played as the Turks. And it was canon. It's just... they, for some reason, canceled the DS port. Shame.
I'm not gonna lie, I expected that one to be empty.
I honestly did too. I'm a bit surprised.
Oh, remember Final Fantasy All the Bravest? Good God, I wish I could play
Ugh.
that.
What a game.
You mean that fucking mobile game that you have to pay to get, and then you have to pay to even play even further?
Yep.
God damn it.
That game was really awful.
Yep.
Super predatory game.
Welcome to early games, or early mobile games. Fuck, I want whatever's in one of these chests.
You gotta go down faster.
Well, the problem is I gotta also avoid getting hit. What? Oh.
I don't think you can go fast enough.
No, I screwed up that time. There's gotta be a way. I'm gonna die doing
It's
this, I
not
guess.
worth it.
No.
Thoughts on Zelda 2? Underrated, great game. I think if they remade it, people would really like it, but it has a lot of things that are awful about it today that really weren't so much of an issue back then, but just because it's different doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad game. I think it's worth playing even for a bit today, and they've said they had interest in revisiting it, maybe in like a sequel or something, but hey, I would definitely be interested in seeing what they would do. I think some kind of modern take on that would work, especially because Mario Maker 2 kind of did that.
A little bit, yeah.
All the Bravest is free. Was it paid before? Yes. You have to pay like $5 or some bullshit to get it.
Yep. That's a real...
What's up, mate?
Yo,
Shit,
it's
oh
mine.
shit. This game is way better than Indiana Jones' Greatest Adventure. Yo, I like Indiana... Well, no. I say that, but I watched you play it earlier.
Oh, the backpedal.
Yeah. Watching him play it earlier made me realize, oh yeah, like the second of the 3 movies is just bullshit. Hey, it's the final boss!
Final boss!
Well, one form of her. And I'm
Quick,
dead.
cast magic into her cauldron to weaken her.
Guess what I don't have now? Power-ups.
Guess
Guess
what? You
what-
know any really easy games to beat really fast for tonight?
Ah, shit. It really lets me go all the way back here?
Yeah, of course.
And then there's nothing else to get? Oh, that's stupid.
You gotta do this fight naked.
There's gotta be some power-up up here somewhere. There's no way there's like no... Well, we're never gonna find out now.
You really want to fight this thing with less health?
At least it's not Kingdom Hearts where someone I watched got stuck on her for a 4-hour stream. Oh!
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yikes! Let me guess. Was it Dark Side Fell? 'Cause I'd imagine. Mr. Bankruptcy himself?
Did he actually file for bankruptcy?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's the first I've heard of that.
You want to know something even
So,
better?
the last thing I had heard was the whole foreclosure on the house where he literally didn't show up in court.
You want to know what the best part of it was? At Worlds Collide, at WWE Worlds Collide on Saturday, someone in the front row had a DSP is bankrupt sign.
What?!
Yeah! Swear to God, that's real!
I believe it.
Someone actually brought a sign to it. I'll post it in the mod chat for you real quick.
Like, I don't wish ill will on anyone like that, but like, it's kind of impressive to an extreme how much shit has happened to him. And that it's pretty much all self-inflicted.
Yeah! Honestly, yeah.
Okay, I can't just do that. Perfect, that's way easier.
And the best part of it is in the highlight reel for Worlds Collide when they aired it on Royal Rumble, I caught that sign in the highlight reel as well.
Was that the first time you saw it, or no?
No, I actually saw it the night of.
Oh my god, they're giving me no space to breathe here. Oh, I can just do straight up, right?
Oh, that makes this fight so much easier. We could have done that the entire game.
Yeah, I did that a couple times and completely forgot about it, and you'd think I would have remembered at some point. Yeah, major oops. Well,
Hooray!
You did it! You killed her with a bubble!
yay!
why
Her
leave the
one
pot?
weakness. Hooray! Oh, we're getting a raid from Vicfirth by the looks of it. Vicfirth, you get out of the way in a sec.
There we go.
Ariel, it looks like Ursula's back, but this time she's gigantic! What should we do, Ariel? Ursula has become much more powerful. Yeah, she's pretty big. All right.
It's Christmas.
Why is it the Christmas one?
Merry Christmas.
Hey, Merry Crimbo.
Merry Christmas, everybody! Thank you for the raid, Big Firth. I'm gonna fix that. There we go. Fixed it.
A one main Christmas raid? No way.
A one Christmas raid. There's only one whole Christmas. It's game clearing. We're doing a lightning round tonight. We're gonna try to finish as many games as we can, and we are about to finish the Little Mermaid for the NES. Well, hopefully we gotta defeat.
I like her with the green pellet.
It kind of works.
No?
Yeah.
Honestly? Yeah.
Damn it.
So was this the Ursula fight that person in the chat was saying someone had trouble with? Because I remember the second fight can be pretty annoying in Kingdom Hearts. I think it's more so than the first one, I would say.
Yeah, the second one is definitely worse in my opinion.
It's even worse than fucking Chain of Memories. What a fucking terrible fight.
Oh, you're telling me?
Because none of the fights in the remake of Chain of Memories are designed for that garbage card game. Yeah. There's like one, and that's like at the end of the game, and it's probably the best fight, which is the one with Marluxia.
Well, so much for being gigantic and powerful.
Chain of Memories is much better.
Ariel defeated Ursula and released her friends from the spell, but there was no way.
That's it?
That was it. There was just no way.
Alright, let's...
There's no way.
For her to become human again, Ariel spent every day looking up at the land with tears in her. Just tears in her. It's real tragic. Eyes. King Triton saw that his daughter was in love and cast a spell on her to make her human.
Oh.
But she was stuck in the water, and then she realized she couldn't swim anymore.
I thought this
Once
was the
again.
timeline from the book, where she just turns into sea foam and fucking dies.
Yeah, exactly. Mike said the same thing. King Triton turned her into sea foam. I know the real ending. Zap, zap, zap. There's your legs now. Ta-da! Ariel returned to the land and went to see Eric. He was very happy when he saw her, and he was still making that stupid face when she turned into a mermaid.
My face never changed. It was just stuck in all the whole time. I've been drooling.
Swept her into his arms. And then they got married. And Ariel turned into Elvira for some reason. They got married and lived happily ever after. I think it's the green crown ribbon. The end. And then the 1 year war started. The end. Damn.
Why is Under the Sea playing? They're not even under the sea, though.
On top of the sea, they have won.
On top of the sea.
Yeah. Take it from me.
On top of the sea.
Sorry, Elmira. Yeah, not Elvira. That's a very significantly different character.
She's not the Mistress of Night.
I meant the character from Tiny Toons. Above the sea.
Hey, remember when they tried to shoot her in the brain?
Mayo, thank you for your service. Mayo has immediately already gotten us the face.
Fucking hell,
There
it
you go.
works quick.
Does anyone have this as an emote already? Someone on Twitch has to have this as an emote already. There's no way. Someone who speedruns this game
What do we
has
even
to.
call this?
It's to Eric.
Like, what is this emotion? That's what I mean, like...
The emotion is Eric. It's surprise. Yes, us. Oh my god.
Proton gasp?
I was joking the other day that we need, like, Proton concern. And the more I think about it,
concern.
No, I'm not saying like. I'm just thinking the more I think about it, the more I think we might need that.
Proton K.
Just have it like redrawn as you.
That's like the look That's like the look you give someone. They just give you this like really long-winded bullshit speech. And you don't understand what the fuck's going on. So it's just K.
The okay boomer face.
No, just a simple K.
All right, let's drop some eggs.
Like Proton, sure.
Kyle the Warrior 1 and Winter and Joking Mass, thank you for all the gift subs. Paper Star for 20, Random Percentage for 39, Edgeless Pigeon for 18, Juan K for 40, Mr. X Anonymous for new, Mr. Scoot for 15.
Oh.
Look at this, John. Isn't he neat? Wouldn't you think his collection's complete? Kyle the Warrior 1 for 15, Chaos Agents for 9, Surbet 11 for 20, Megatalic Layer for 43, Mr. Sunshine for 28, Crimson Fang 1729 for 7, Yoon Bean for 75, Digital Sasquatch for 3, and Jacko Sender for 27.
Proton, sir, this is a Wendy's.
Oh my god. Really?
How can John's collection be complete? He keeps buying more games every day.
Exactly. It's not actually physically possible.
Boy,
Thank y'all for
this is
7, guys.
bullshit.
Your eggs tonight are courtesy of the following people. You say that, but I don't have 40 Winks, which they just released, so...
For the
What?
N64?
Yeah.
Yeah, no. They released it, like, last year?
Oh my god.
As part of a Kickstarter.
Yep. The game was ready to go. They just hadn't released it. From Draco, I added the banjo. Oh shit! Oh shit! Piss him off! Oh shit! Oh shit!
Pretty good.
He's just really gonna keep doing this, isn't he? He's just not gonna stop. I think I might be in trouble here. Who's gonna pull the trigger first? Who's gonna pull the trigger first? And back to normal. It's beautiful. Oh, why is there like... Oh, okay, that's weird.
Oh. Okay.
Draco, you might want to put that one on Twitter. Actually, I might want. That's a perfect summary of tonight's stream, I feel, so far. Careful, that banjo might be VOD mute. It is not, shockingly enough, because we've used it a bunch.
Yeah, no.
From Gokai. Okay, let's just get this one out of the way.
Well, that's
We've had,
interesting because that's just what happened.
One door's red and the other.
Yeah.
God
All right, at least
damn
what-
it.
it's just like no, pan out, leave. All right.
Yeah, we've had strikers go up recently, so I can tell you for sure that's never happened.
Yep. All right. Well, we're gonna go to break. When we come back, let's see, what do I have next on my list? Yeah, you know what? It's kind of fitting actually that we just had Muppets Party Cruise play. When we come back from break, how about we play the Muppets On With the Show for the Game Boy Advance? See you guys in a bit.
Yay!
Hello, Kermit the Frog here.
You know, I found out recently, so I was saying this last night. There is a game called Muppets Inside, and it's got this like really shitty Doom clone where you play as the Swedish chef.
Oh yeah, you told us about that.
Yeah, no. So it's like a whole collection though, and there's a lot of other dumb stuff. So basically, the intro to the game is actually genuinely amazing because what is your wallpaper right now on your computer? Because imagine that, but like with the Muppets like ripping out of it.
What?
Yeah, there's like a transparent layer, and they just pop out of it. It's just like, oh hey, we're on your computer now.
You know, I actually had a screensaver on one of my old computers where it was for Duke Nukem. Was it Balls of Steel? Or was it for 3D? It would just like rain Duke Nukem enemies, and they would splat on the ground. And it was under the transparent layer, so it was like literally just your desktop.
Yeah, no, transparent stuff is pretty neat with what you can do with it. And there's like, it's an entire like mini game collection essentially, and then if you beat everything, you get to leave the computer.
You may find yourself living in a shotgun shack. You may find yourself in another part of the world. Letting the days go by, let the water hold me down.
I recently saw a thing too with how Jim Henson did the puppeteering for Kermit playing the banjo in the swamp. Yo, you gotta really think about how much work actually went into that. So there's like a container under the water that Jim Henson was in at the time.